This is John Paul Rice, some people call me. Coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I am going to do a quick shout out to David Rad. Thank you very much for the support, sir. Talking about a tweet from Data Racer that has to do with the Rise of Skywalker box office. And when Captain Marvel came out, we know there was a little controversy. People didn't believe that it sold as much as it did in the theaters. We had empty theaters, things like that. I don't know for sure. I can't say for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to pull something. And I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to pull something with The Rise of Skywalker, because they know there's not a lot of hype out there right now. And they know there are a lot of fans who are disgruntled, and they're probably going to have to kind of give this thing a push. So I'm going to take a look at what he tweeted out. It's always some good stuff. Here we go. Here you see it, Data Racer. He's almost on 8,000 followers. Definitely check this guy out on Twitter if you're into Star Wars especially. And he says here, the Rise of Skywalker ticket pre-sales hype could be fake. A Cinemark 14 has the same 94 seats pre-sold for every showtime from December 19th to December 26th. 7,000 ticks unavailable, and it's not part of their movie pass. Disney pulling scams again. So he is on the side of saying they're pulling a scam, and I would not be surprised. I think no matter what happens, this is not going to go under $1 billion. Even if it does, I think they're going to probably report $1 billion, because it just doesn't look good if it goes under $1 billion for a Star Wars movie. Well, we have Solo, but that was a spin-off film. The Rise of Skywalker shatters Avengers Endgame first hour ticket pre-sale record. Now this is weird here to me. Here's why. Endgame was like anticipated by everybody, okay? Even fans like myself who aren't like huge Marvel fans, but we check out Marvel movies, you know, like we check out everything else good. I wanted to see it pretty bad. I'm a big Star Wars fan, but Rise of Skywalker feels like I'm waiting in a doctor's appointment that I don't actually want to hear the results to right away. So, you know, just as far as like the hype level across the board of the fandom, I think that it would make sense that Endgame would not get beat by Rise of Skywalker. So, alright, can't say for 100%, but that's a little bit fishy to me. The Rise of Skywalker has outsold all other Star Wars titles on Fandango, beating out previous record holder, The Force Awakens. And yeah, beat out Force Awakens? People were waiting like over a decade to see a new Star Wars movie. The hype for Force Awakens was off the hook. And now for Rise of Skywalker, the hype is like lukewarm. It's even hard to find hype amongst Star Wars fans who defend The Last Jedi. They just don't seem so passionate. The hype just isn't there, so to see that kind of sellout is a little bit odd. So here shows pictures of what he was talking about before, I'm assuming, where these same seats are sold out. Yep, and here's more of his evidence. And here's more of his evidence. So, yeah, it does look a little bit sketchy to me. Giving you a retweet. How about that? Check out some comments. This guy Dustin here says, only showings I have seen close to sold out are the first showing for the monster screens. Other screens and showings are pretty much empty. This guy, Monkey Kubo, who has his name in Japanese, says, I'm seeing the same type of seating in my part of Los Angeles. Got a little picture of Captain Marvel as a reminder. This guy here says, after Captain Marvel earlier this year, people need to document this. Use one phone to another phone displaying sold out showing. Then immediately walk into the theater and film the actual audience in attendance. Enough people do this, there will be more concrete proof of fraud. Here's one from Dallas. Here's another one from Dallas. Lots of seats sold out in the middle, according to this. AC says it'd be nice if some of the workers in the theaters would take pics of the seating during the movies. Not a bad idea. So this information to me seems pretty good. I'm always a little skeptical, and I always try to play the other side, like, are we being a little bit too investigative? Do we really have this thing right? Could this really be a scam? But I've really been thinking the whole time that they don't want to report certain numbers under a certain amount, especially for a movie of this caliber, and, you know, it seems like we've got some pretty good evidence and facts here, and it's hard to believe that it beat out Endgame and Force Awakens so easily when it just doesn't feel like there's any hype at all, even from the other side of people who like the Disney Star Wars. But also, to be fair, you know, what does it take to pull off a scam on this level? Think of the number of theaters and all the calculations that go into this. You know, is it really that easy? I'm thinking that too. So I'm going to give this one like a 50-50. I don't know if there's going to ever be a way to prove it 100%, and I think not. Like the comments said, let's check out theaters, get video, evidence, stuff like this. I mean, how much can there possibly be? We'd have to really organize a ton of people to get this together to actually feel very confident that 100% it will be fabricated. But like I said, I would not put it past them. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Click that subscribe button if you haven't. Press it, smash it, whatever you want to do with it. Get subscribed. Doing videos all the time. Hitting 2 a day now, at least 1 a day. Anyway, I screw up the end too. It's kind of funny. What the hell. See you next time.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.